Hey, Doug Alp here from It's About Your Success, and I'm continuing on with the same theme that I started off the other day of what it's going to take to be an entrepreneur and have your own online business. Now, if you missed the first episode, I'll put a link below and you can go watch that too. But in this episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about what will be required of you in order to become this entrepreneur, to become your own boss. Because it's not as easy as it looks, okay? First thing is it's going to require some sacrifice. You may have to give some things up. You may have to give the TV up for a while. You may have to give up some of the other things that you spent some time on and maybe wasted some time on in order to put that time into something that you're going to grow for your future. So there is going to be some type of sacrifice, whether it's going to be money or time or effort or getting out of your comfort zone, right? There is a sacrifice that goes along with growing into becoming your own boss and being your own, having your own online business. Okay, you're going to have to go to trainings, you're going to have to do things. And leading into my next line here is invest. You're going to be investing your time, your money, and other resources. Your heart and soul is going to be put on the line. So you're going to have to invest letting go of your pride and not being right and being open to learning. So there is an investment, an emotional investment, a committed investment. There's a lot to think about in investing. And if you're aware of what you're going to have to invest and what you're going to have to sacrifice in order to achieve what you want to, you can make the determination of whether it's worth it for you or not. Hopefully you see it as it's part of my growth. It's part of what I desire to do. So I'm willing to invest. I'm willing to sacrifice to have the lifestyle that I want. Okay. And you're going to have to ignore a lot of things. You're going to have to ignore a lot of naysayers, first off. And you're going to have to ignore a lot of the people doing this, trying to get your attention. You may have people in your life that are always trying to get your attention. They steal your energy or they distract you a lot. Also, being in the online field, there's a lot of shiny objects. You know, once you get focused and once you pick your system and once you decide you want to work with a certain group of people or a certain opportunity, you're going to have to ignore all those things. I know they're very tempting, but stay on your path and stay focused. Focus is a key thing, and that's some place where I think everybody that gets online ends up having some issues because it is distracting, and sales letters and sales videos are put together in a way to draw you into it. Sometimes you do go, but do your best to ignore a lot of the noise around you to stay focused on what your dream is. And also ignore your own mind chatter, that own self-doubt that sometimes creeps up and says, you know, who are you to think you can do that? You're not them. And that's a bunch of BS because we all have greatness within us, as Les Brown always says, right? And you're going to have to choose between making money and making excuses because you can't do both. Okay, a lot of times, oh, it's because of this, or because I was too busy, or because I didn't have the money, or because of whatever it is. We have to choose to get it done. Like I said, it's going to be work, it's going to be focused, but we can choose the right thoughts to empower us. We can choose to have the right relationships. We can choose to step out of our comfort zone. Because in the end, who you become, it's not about the money, it's about who you become, right? And you're going to have to think differently, right? The old ways of thinking got us to the point where we are at this point. If we want something we have to think differently. We have to align with the mindset, with the people that'll bring us the mindset to allow our mind to expand so we do think differently. So we expand our knowledge, expand our love, expand our hearts. And like I said, that's about what my company is about, or my marketing theme is about. It's about your success, expanding your mindset and your higher consciousness to step into a higher place. And to do that, you have to think differently. Like Einstein said, something to the effect that the same mind that created the problem is not the same mind that can get you out of the problem, right? Anyway, this is episode number 2 about becoming an entrepreneur and having your own online business. We talked about what will be the requirements that you will have to take on. Like I said, I'm available for you if you have any questions or concerns, if you just want to chat about something. My number will be below, and also the link to the other video that I put together on this same topic of becoming an entrepreneur. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for listening. And once again, I admire you for stepping out of your comfort zone and looking inside yourself to find greatness. Peace to you.